The death toll in the Texas floods has risen to 110, with more than 170 people still missing several days after the July 4th holiday disaster. Rescue efforts continue as authorities search for additional survivors in what has become one of the deadliest U.S. floods in recent years. New satellite imagery now released by Maxar shows the devastating impact of the floods in Hunt and Ingram, Texas. The imagery shows before and after images of the river. The close-up images from July 23rd. The close-up images, from earlier show previously plush green areas now awash with mud and debris. The image taken on July 8th recently shows State Highway 39 after flash flooding along the river. Most of the trees have been washed away, turning into debris in the river. The video released by the San Angelo Police Department shows emergency personnel navigating through flooded streets. The drone footage shows rescue operations pulling people from nearly submerged vehicles and rooftops. Rescuers were seen reaching people stranded atop nearly submerged vehicles and assisting residents trapped in the attics and on the roofs of flooded houses. While 170 people still remain unaccounted for, flags were lowered to half-staff in flood-stricken central Texas on Wednesday to honor the victims of the flash floods. The statewide order to lower flags was given early on Wednesday by Governor Greg Abbott and will last until sunrise on Monday, that is the 14th of July. The bulk of fatalities and the search for additional victims are concentrated in Kerr County and the county seat of Kerrville. While questions are being raised about Texas' severe weather warning systems, officials again deflected mounting questions about whether they could have done more to warn people ahead of the flash floods. Pressed about how long it took for officials to respond to code red alerts about the flash flooding, Kerr County officials said that his focus was on finding missing people and that a full analysis of what went wrong would come later.
With every emergency, you know, we're going to have to, there's going to be an after action. Please, y'all, listen to those words, after action, okay? Those questions are going to be answered. I believe those questions need to be answered to the family of the missed loved ones, to the public, you know, to the people that put me in this office. Those need to be, and I want that answer, and we're going to get that answer. And I know that's going to be asked over and over. Please understand that. You know, we're not running, we're not going to hide from everything. That's going to be checked into at a later time. I wish I could tell you that time. I don't know that time.
In the aftermath of the flash flood that began on the 4th of July, many pets have been separated from their families during emergency evacuations. Animal welfare groups are working to relocate hundreds of shelter animals out of the disaster zone to create space for pets separated from their owners.
You don't want to downplay the devastation and what this does to affect people's lives, but then you have these family members that are often forgotten, which are animals. And I've dedicated my life to animals because they are a big part of making me who I am. They are family members to so many Americans.
3 people killed in a record-breaking flash flood that swept through a village in New Mexico on Tuesday. The bodies were found downstream during search and rescue efforts. The children, a 4-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy, had been camping with their parents when they were swept away as floodwaters raged through the area.